called renal denervation therapy consists of passing a small little catheter inside the artery, the blood vessel to the kidney, and heating up those areas. When you do that, this catheter is just 2 millimeter in size. When you do that, it numbs the areas around the kidney vessels. So the nerves which carry the impulses from the kidney to the brain get interrupted. So what does that do? It reduces your salt and water retention. Kidney is the place where salt is retained into the body. So that makes the kidney easier to dump the salt and water into the urine, and therefore the patient's blood pressure comes down. It reduces a hormone called as renin, which is important in maintenance of blood pressure. The levels of renin comes down, the level of salt retention comes down, and the blood pressure comes down. Once the blood pressure comes down for the next 6 months, patient's risk of stroke, patient's risk of dependence on dialysis, all those things come down. So by reducing the blood pressure, you reduce the mortality and morbidity related to blood pressure. The commonest is stroke and need for dialysis. Both of them will come down.
Okay.
As of now, we have done this procedure. The youngest patient whom we have done is 28 years of age, and the oldest patient we have done is about 72 years of age. And the cost for a subsidized poor income group, just the bare disposables will come to about 50,000. On an average, it will come to 50 to 60,000 will be the cost of the procedure, and it will involve 2 days stay in the hospital. The main thing is they still need to follow a very healthy lifestyle, because what is presented as an uncontrolled blood pressure is because of bad eating habits and lack of exercise and so on and so forth. So if they change their dietary habits to less salt, more natural food like fruits and vegetables, especially boiled vegetables, add less salt into any of your cooking, and regular exercise, these things will translate into reduction in blood pressure over the future 6-7 months. Technology is available. It was first introduced in Australia by a very innovative group by first doing animal studies, and then they introduced it in human models in 2008 and 2009. And in India, we have started it as the first procedure. No, because this procedure is fairly new, we are doing it very, very cautiously for only patients who don't respond to medical therapy. As of now, till we have an experience of more than 100, 200 patients, we don't want to do it on every single patient with high blood pressure. We offer this for patients who have uncontrolled blood pressure despite taking adequate medical therapy. Thank you.